Trailer's all done, and boy did I pay the price, figuratively and actually, on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, this is just a quick one, just to give you an update. Yes, I've been here in Binghamton, New York since Sunday morning at 3:15 a.m. Eastern Time. And here it is now, 7:43 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday the 29th. Finally got everything fixed on the trailer. The axle surgeon came down this morning. I was over there bright and early, bright and bushy at 8 a.m. For them to do it. He didn't show up till about 8:30. Bob, who you saw in the last video, who gave me the great information to go to this Oral's, Don Oral's garage, thank God for that, came back by to make sure I was getting checked in and everything. TA did call me and said they wouldn't have been able to get an axle surgeon down here till next week. So thank God Bob showed up and hooked me up with his local shop. So axle surgeon was done about 2 o'clock today. I went back over there and I hung out and watched them do everything else and to see what they had to do to fix everything. Unfortunately, they couldn't save the brakes. The brakes were bent, so I had to buy new brakes, a new spindle, new drum, 2 new wheels, 2 new tires, on top of paying the axle surgeon. Hello! So this was not a cheap endeavor. Just try to take a guess at what you think it cost. You got it in your head? Is it floating up here? Over here? Probably more than you thought. $4,100 and some change. Yikes. So you thinking about being an owner-operator? The amount of money I've spent in the last few months, in the last 2 weeks even. I just spent $2,600 2 weeks ago. This was another $4,100, so what is that? $6,700. That's not including the $5,400 I spent 3 months ago right before I came back out on the road. That's a fair bit of change. So basically what it comes down to is since I've been back out here, I've been basically driving for free. Isn't that fun? And I had that load I literally drove for free last week. Since this one was supposed to deliver Monday morning at 6 a.m., I'm not going to be able to deliver till tomorrow sometime. It's going to be another week basically without a paycheck. But remember when the pandemic started and all that, and I was a hero, and I'm bringing goods all across the country, and isn't that amazing? Yeah, now I'm getting kicked in the teeth with an iron boot, and not making any money to bring everybody their stuff. So I hope you appreciate the truckers, people like me who are losing my ass to do this job. Like I said in a previous video, would you go to work if they said, oh, thanks for showing up to work, now you owe us money? I don't think most of you would do that. I'm trying to be positive. Let's hope things get better. But yeah, right now it kind of sucks. But I couldn't get all that mad about it. Crap happens. And at least seeing how they put everything back together, I can honestly say it wasn't my fault. It wasn't because I didn't do a good pre-trip. I do a good pre-trip. And and this is where a lot of people who kept saying in the comments, well, do you check your lugs, you dumb? Yeah, lug nuts didn't make a damn difference. The lug nuts, I'm sure, are still nice and tight against the other wheel and against the drum and the spindle, which all shot off of the truck or the trailer. That's something you can't check in a pre-trip. You cannot literally check that. All I can do is check my hubs and make sure there's oil in them, which I did. If something's going wrong inside that, in the spindle area, I can't see that. This is just one of those things that happens. So don't blame me for not doing a good pre-trip. And as I said to a few people who commented about that, when this happens to you, then you can criticize me. Alright? This is one of those freak things that just happened, and there's not a lot you can do about it. And as I said, on a pre-trip, you can't predict the future. I just watched that movie Sully again, where Sully Sullenberger had to land the U.S. air flight in the Hudson River. And, of course, the Transportation Safety Board saying to him, well, but, both engines going out at 2,300 feet, that's unprecedented. And he says, well, yeah, everything's unprecedented until it happens. But turns out just trucking, that guy, Justin, he had this happen within a couple of weeks ago. There was another YouTube truck driver who had this happen to him. Apparently, it's a little more common than you'd like to believe it is. So, I can pre-trip myself blue in the face, and it wouldn't have made a difference. Crap happens. So, don't blame me for not doing a good pre-trip. I own my truck. I own my trailer. I know my equipment, and I do a thorough pre-trip. More than most drivers do every day. Sitting here for 3 days, how many drivers did I see wake up in the morning, don't even get out of their truck? They just start it and go. So, criticize when this happens to you. All right, just had to throw that out there. All right, but yeah, $4,100, but it's all done. I paid for recaps instead of virgin tires because virgin tires were $500 a piece. The recaps were $210. The set of Chinese tires that I put on the trailer last summer in Amarillo are probably halfway through their life. So as long as the recaps last the rest of the life of the rest of the tires on there, then I'll buy all new virgin tires again, probably Chinese tires again, because I put the cheapest tires on the trailer. I spend the most money on the steers, second on the drives, and I cheap it on the trailers because you're replacing the trailer tires more than anything on a truck and trailer. You curb them, you catch nails, you catch a bunch of crap, and you most likely always, blow them out. They break, they, blow something before you actually wear them out. So you want to spend the least amount of money on the trailer tires. So did that. I think I got a little overcharged for the wheels, but it's a shop. What are you going to do about that? Otherwise, they did a real good job. So let's take a look at some video and I'll show you what they did. All right, here I showed up right after the axle surgeon left, and here's the new spindle they put on. They welded, you can see right there, and they put the whole new spindle on, and it's intricate work. That's why they're called an axle surgeon. So they did that. It's all ready to go, ready to accept all the new stuff that has to be put onto it. You can see the brake thing there, and now looking at the brakes, yeah, they had new pads because look, that one's been out of shape. So yeah, they couldn't use the same brakes, unfortunately. So there they are, putting the new brakes on to the whole assembly. And you can get a close-up there. And look at that spindle again. Alright, here's the tires we're going to do. We're doing retreads, as much as I hate retreads. But the other 6 that I bought last summer probably only have 50,000 miles left on them. So that's all I have to get out of these. And it's $200 per tire-ish. Well, spindle that had to be put on. This is brand new spindle with new lugs. There are the wheels. I think I got a little overcharged on those, but it's a shop. What are you going to do? And there is the whole outfit with the drum back on, spindle on, and the wheel seal. There's the new tires all ready to go.
As they call him here. Yep. And he's the one who did the majority of the work here after the axle surgeon was gone. So I want to say thanks, and you did a great job.
Thank you. I don't know if you could hear on that, but yeah, that guy's name is Squirrel. I don't know if that's, I don't think that's his real name. That's what they call him. They call another guy in the shop there Chipmunk. That's kind of cool. Anyway, so that kid, he was only 18 years old. And they said, we hate to toot our own horn, but this kid has been doing this for years and is more qualified than mechanics who have been doing it for years and years. And I watched him do the whole thing, and he did a really good job. So, Squirrel, appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. You did a great job. Okay, so I'm back here at the TA in Binghamton, New York, and the broker for the load I'm on still called me today, and they said, well, we'll just call and check in with you tomorrow morning and see what's going on. So I'm waiting until then, until they call me, because I want to make sure if I need an appointment that that's okay. You know, I don't want to head there ahead of time and then, you know, be turned away. So I'm going to wait for them to call me in the morning, and we'll see what goes on from there. $4,100 for all this. I certainly hope it never happens to me again. It's never happened to me in my 13 years of trucking, so this was new to me. But there's always something new to happen to you. There's always something new to learn. So I kind of chalk this up as a learning experience. I don't really think there's anything different I could have done, but, you know, there you go. Oh, did get a couple more visitors today while I was, after I dropped the trailer off at the shop early this morning. Came back over here to the TA and then had Mike and Jody come by and say hello.
All right, had some more visitors here while I'm waiting around in Binghamton, New York. This is Mike and Jody. Came by to say hello. It is Mike, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm terrible on names, so. But they came by. They were coming. They had a few days off in Maryland, right?
Yep. Maryland, Delaware.
Delaware. All right. And then you're heading back up to Watertown,
Yep.
where you live. Because you would ask me where I picked up in Watertown, and I told you the address, and you said, "Oh yeah, you live about 3 miles from that." Because
Yes.
I had picked up there a few weeks back. So they came by, and we've been chatting out here for a while, and good way to kill time since I have plenty of time to kill. So appreciate you guys coming by.
All right. Hi.
Yeah, they had seen my last video and knew I was sitting here at Binghamton, New York at the TA, so they came by and said hi. We chatted for quite a while outside. They got to meet Rusty and everything, so that was nice. You know, good time. So I always like meeting new subscribers and everything who watch the channel, so that was cool. So now here we are back, and hopefully tomorrow I can deliver this and get this load off my back, and then maybe get something else, and it better pay. I'm not taking anything that doesn't pay, that's for sure. Not after all these bills I've had to pay. I mean, wow. That total over the last 3 months, if you add all that up, even just the last couple of weeks, you know, we're talking huge money. So, gotta earn the bucks, baby. And I will sit for a day or two instead of taking a free load. That's for sure. So hopefully it'll get better. That's all I can hope. Try to be positive. Hopefully it'll be rainbows and unicorns and all that kind of crap, right? Well, thanks for tuning in. All right, well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Just an update. Finally fixed the trailer wheels. Yeah, lost the trailer wheels, the drum, the spindle. Had to have the brakes replaced, everything else. Anyway, educational to watch him do it. So that was kind of cool. Right, Rusty? Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get your comments as soon as I can. It sometimes takes 2 or 3 days because I'm a working truck driver. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. Haven't put anything up there recently, but I'll try to get better about doing that. I try to put little short vignettes up there. And as always, ring the bell for notifications so you know when new videos come out. And sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. We ask you, can you make this happen? Hey guys, is a frog's ass watertight? Watertight. Yes, we believe it is. You watching it? Oh, come down. That's cheating. Come on. Come down here. And there it goes. All right, now you can go attack it. We're back to the full begging strips. I just opened the new giant bag, the second one that Junior sent us, so thank you, Junior, for that. Rusty is enjoying the begging strips oh so much. And why? Because he's a begging strip dog. He's a begging strip dog. Sometimes he eats too fast and he starts to cough. He's a begging strip dog. All right, yeah, you're munching them up there pretty quick, buddy. Yeah. All right, y'all done? You get the happy dog look? Look up here, Rusty. Come on. Hey, I think you got it, buddy. Look up here.